What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, the other day I went ahead and live streamed the Vanguard brand new update, checking out all the new content, so I can go ahead and put together a commentary today. Sadly, the Warzone update didn't just quite happen. I believe, it's May 11th or something like that we're going to be able to see the new Warzone update. That's what I'm truly excited for. But until then, like I said, I just live streamed this game, and we're going to be live streaming some Battlefield 2042 today as well, if you guys want to tune into the live stream for that one, to get some more footage and test out the update a little bit more than I already did. Now, to go ahead and start off with the positives of this brand new update for Call of Duty Vanguard, I gotta say the game is running quite decently. I'm still having a few party issues where me and the friends cannot stick together in the same party for more than a couple of games without having to completely restart our games or reset the party to get everybody back in. It's still kind of frustrating, but when it comes down to just the gameplay, the connection to servers, the frames that I'm getting, and just, strictly down to the glitches and bugs of the game, this update was pretty darn good. It polished off in a very good way. It's very playable, very smooth. The servers are actually quite populated. I don't know if it's just because it's a brand new update or something like that, but I'm able to find lobbies pretty consistently compared to, more towards the beginning when I was playing Vanguard, and it was taking ages to load up into games. That was quite a pain in the butt. And also, the new map that you guys are seeing right here is, I'm going to be honest, phenomenal. That's pretty rare coming from me because I am not a small map fan. The only small maps I really care for are the OG Black Ops 1 Nuketown because, the pacing and the movement of that game was extremely slow, so it wasn't as cracked out and it was a lot more balanced in Black Ops 1. And of course, if you've been watching my channel for a while, everybody knows that my all-time favorite small map is Kill House. But other than that, I don't care for small maps because to me personally, they don't take that much skill to play. Small maps are just very basic. It's one strategy. You get the midway advantage and you hold it and you hold spawns. There's no flanking, there's not much pushing, and if you push anywhere further than the midway point, the spawns will flip and you get shot in the back of the head. It's just kind of boring, to be honest with you. I like a little bit more medium to large scaled maps. You feel me? There's a lot more flank paths, and as an SMG and AR player, I tend to lean more to that because I can rotate throughout the map a lot easier than just going to the halfway point and having 5 different angles already looking at me. But for a small map, this one is phenomenal. Now, the spawns are a little rusty when you go into game modes like Assault or Blitz. I believe Blitz tops off at 8v8 from what I played. Assault was 7v7, and Tactical goes anywhere from 4v4 to 6v6. They changed it, I think, about 2 to 3 times because I remember hopping on for the first time and Tactical was 4v4. So I think they changed it 2 to 3 times in the same day that this update came out. But I think the final version is Blitz is 8v8, Assault 7v7, and Tactical 6v6, which, in my personal opinion, all of them play fantastic on this style of map. It really reminds me of Shipment a little bit with the square base, but it does Shipment a lot better, allowing you to actually navigate whether you want to go straight through the middle of the map, which is an awesome, staged city, which this whole map is supposed to be, around a Godzilla set, because as we all know, Activision, for some strange reason, when it comes to Vanguard, has just all of a sudden started picking up a lot of different, shows and movies and stuff like that. They are buying a lot of crap recently. They're showing how much money they got in their pockets, I'll tell you that much. But this time around, they went ahead and they're showcasing Godzilla versus King Kong, which is the whole Warzone event, but it's also leaking over into Vanguard, and that's what the event is about. They're going to have a couple of skins that release for Godzilla and King Kong in Vanguard, and also, like I said, we're playing on the set of Godzilla right here, which is really cool. I like the perspective of running through this very tiny city. It's very strange because I thought the city was going to be a little bit lower, but it's actually quite tall, but not so tall that it looks super realistic. It's strange, yet extremely fun, and the flow of it, like I said, is phenomenal. And of course, they added in a couple of weapons here, another marksman rifle, which was kind of needed, honestly. I personally would have just preferred strictly ARs or SMGs, but that's just my playstyle. There's a lot of people out there who love marksman rifles, and they've been kind of neglected for this whole time, so it's good to see one of them being introduced. And also, there's another assault rifle that's being added into the game as well. I didn't really get that much playtime because obviously I didn't buy into the battle pass. I usually just, get the free weapons and call it a day. So I haven't really gotten the chance to try it, but obviously, as you know, there's tons of people who've already bought up into Battle Pass or probably even bought skins for it to, obtain it right away. It's pretty decent. It's a good rifle. As usual, every new gun that comes into the Call of Duty scene, they make extremely overpowered for very specific reasons, so people will cough up money. But regardless, the content is all right with this drop, but even with all those positives, it's sadly not enough. It seems that Vanguard is taking the completely opposite path compared to its peers like Black Ops Cold War or Modern Warfare. You see, Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare started off with absolutely no content, and then up to current date, It's actually a decent game with tons of content. Vanguard seems to be going the opposite way. Vanguard started off with a lot of content, and now it's dwindling down to getting less and less content with every single season. This season, this is the only map that has been introduced into multiplayer. So just think, if you are a multiplayer fan, realistically, what are you coming back for? The only thing that you would want to play is this new map. You would like to try the new weapons, and obviously grind the battle pass. How long is that realistically going to last for you? Me personally, I give it less than a week. One map is not going to do that much for me. And along with the battle passes, they never impress me. I have not bought a battle pass since the middle of Black Ops Cold War. Every single time a battle pass came out, I bought them all throughout Modern Warfare, hoping they would get better. I bought them halfway through Black Ops Cold War, hoping they would get better. I gave up. I do not trust any development team working for Call of Duty to design a battle pass that is actually worth your cash. Now, yes, there are some skins that are scattered throughout the battle pass that are decent, but in all reality, you don't get anything. They save all the best skins and all the best things that they could possibly, get out there for the store. They want you to pay actual money for that stuff. And yes, I understand that the Battle Pass is technically free. As long as you complete each and every Battle Pass, there are enough COD points in each pass to give you a free pass for the next season. Not the, extra bonus pass where you skip 20 tiers. No, you could just buy the base pass. But regardless, that's still a free load of content. But like I said, in order to get that free Battle Pass, you will have to play throughout the whole season, which is going to take you forever, which leads me back to this previous point. How long are you truly going to be playing this game? And is this update enough to really bring you back for that long of a period of time? To answer all those questions, no, it's just not enough. Now, there is another map coming in mid-season, but like I said, we want content now. If you are expecting people to last throughout this full season, you should have started the season off with 2 maps and then released one in the middle. The fact that you're going ahead and releasing only 1 map at the beginning of the season and then trickling the rest of it later on, it's just mind-boggling. Once again, it's just proof that Warzone is the centerpiece of this whole game now. Because Warzone is going to be getting a fat update once May 11 comes around. And I think, personally, this is probably the best update that we're going to see in a very long time when it comes to Call of Duty. I'm going to make a whole separate commentary about this because I've been waiting a long time for them to step up their game when it comes to, live events in Warzone. A lot of their past live events have been extremely underwhelming, and this finally looks like they're stepping their game up to match up with Fortnite and other massive companies who have been nailing live events for a while now. But it's just proof that Warzone is truly their main priority. They are putting more work and effort, more updates, more events, more everything for Warzone, and here we are in Vanguard multiplayer, and we finally just unlocked the trophy system. We just got the trophy system. It took them this long to put that into the game. For what purpose? And I know everybody's going to say, well, their claim was the game was supposed to be realistic, and trophy systems aren't realistic. But I very specifically remember them in an interview, the Sledgehammer Games developer, saying that World War II, Call of Duty World War II, was their take on a realistic World War II game. And Vanguard is supposed to just be an arcadey run-and-gun shooter World War II game. They very specifically said this. So if they're claiming that this game is supposed to be a fun run-and-gun shooter that isn't that realistic, and then they're going ahead and saying, well, trophy systems were never in World War II, those two statements don't line up. And it took them this long to finally go and put it into the game, something that is so crucial for every OBJ game mode. I don't care if it's a World War II game, a World War I game. Call of Duty, when it comes to playing Domination, Hardpoint, any type of OBJ game mode, a trophy system is a crucial piece of equipment because a grenade will kill you off of that site in a blink of an eye, and a trophy system changes the whole game. So it makes people push up and actually engage in gunfights instead of just tossing 5 frags across the map to your location. We had to struggle for this long, and they finally implemented it in. But do you guys understand what I'm saying? It might be a little confusing here, but I'm trying to make it as clear as possible. But Vanguard, we're getting the most basic of basic stuff. Like I said, updates for performance, glitches, bug fixes, a trophy system that should have been there since day one, a singular map. We're getting scraps, while Warzone is about to have King Kong and Godzilla literally fighting on the same map as you while you duke it out with 100 plus other players. You know what I'm saying here? It's, like I said, there's no doubt in my mind, and it shouldn't be any doubt in anybody else's mind, that Warzone is their main priority, and 6v6 is slowly dwindling away. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, bonus, I hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me this ways, do so have Twitter and Discord, both linked down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games, do it on Twitch, link that is in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.